Imagine blasting your way through pixelated chaos, but with the precision of a seasoned chess master. Sounds like a fever dream? Well, buckle up, folks, because we're diving into the world of tactical grenades and pixel-perfect strategy with Metal Slug Tactics. Today, we're breaking down everything you need to know about this tactical twist on a beloved classic. We'll talk about the core gameplay mechanics, visual style, narrative, combat flow, and of course, whether it lives up to the Metal Slug legacy. We'll finish with our patented pros and cons list, so stick around for that. So, what's the big idea here? Well, Metal Slug Tactics takes the signature chaos of the Metal Slug series and transforms it into a turn-based tactical RPG. Don't worry, the soul of the game, explosions, absurd enemies, and that retro humor is very much intact. And hey, don't even get me started on how hard it is to turn a chaotic run and gun series into a slow, thoughtful strategy experience. It's like telling a hyperactive kid to meditate, but somehow it works mostly. The story? It's not Shakespeare, but it's a serviceable setup to get you invested. You'll lead the classic team Marco, Fio, Ari, and Tarma on missions to save the world. Again, from megalomaniacal villains, all right, let's talk mechanics, battles, and Metal Slug Tactics unfold on a grid-based system, think XCOM. But with more cartoonish explosions and fewer aliens, each character has unique skills, and the Action Points AP system adds a layer of strategic depth. Wait, did I mention the adrenaline meter? This little system rewards aggressive, high-risk plays. It's a clever nod to the game's roots and gives you a dopamine rush every time you chain kills. Oh, and trust me, you'll need that adrenaline because the enemy AI isn't messing around now. Let's gush about the visuals. Metal Slug Tactics brings back that nostalgic pixel art, but spices it up with dynamic animations and vibrant colors. The battlefields are full of life. And the level design is a treat for fans and newcomers alike. The sound design. Deliciously retro, from the satisfying K-ching of collecting medals to the classic boom of a well-placed grenade. It's like an ASMR for Metal Slug fans. But real talk, does anyone else miss the old heavy machine gun voice announcement? Just me? Cool combat is where Metal Slug Tactics shines and occasionally falters. The pacing can be hit or miss on a good day. Battles are a dance of strategy and chaos on a bad day. It feels like your units are wading through molasses, waiting for enemy turns to end. That said, the enemy AI is surprisingly crafty. You can't just tank and spank your way through. Positioning, cover, and planning your moves become vital. Otherwise, you'll be watching your team get obliterated in the blink of an eye. And remember, every map has secrets, so keep your eyes peeled. Replayability is decent. Thanks to random map generation and different strategies you can try out with each character's skill set, but will you want to replay it multiple times? That's where things get subjective. If you love squeezing every bit of strategy from a game, then yes. If not, maybe play through one and done. Okay, let's break down the pros and cons because we like to keep it real here. Pros: tactical combat that's surprisingly deep and rewarding, gorgeous pixel art that pays homage to the original series, engaging sound design, and a killer soundtrack. Adrenaline system adds a fresh twist to strategy gameplay. Cons: pacing issues and longer battles, limited variety in enemy types. Some mechanics could use more fine-tuning, so that's Metal Slug Tactics. A thrilling, if occasionally flawed, experience that honors the legacy of Metal Slug while trying something new.
The problem here is that
and fun, but not without a few
vehicles run
bumps in the
off
road.
of
Humorous
fuel
close
and
out.
both
Hey, if you're
movement
wondering
as well
whether
as
it's worth the price
activating
of
your
admission,
weapons spins
let's just
that
say you might
fuel, so
want to
you can
wait
really
for a
only use
sale
them
if you're
for
not
a
a
few
die-hard
turns.
fan. If you
But they
enjoyed
are
this
so
review,
devastating.
check out
But
my
as
videos
I
on
mentioned,
Slitterhead
that
and
does butt
Mario
up
Luigi
against the
Brothership
fact that
reviews
it's
coming
just
up next on your
seemingly a
screen.
pretty
Like,
lead.
subscribe.
Things you
Drop
might
your
have seen on
thoughts in the
screen here.
comments.
There's an
Which tactics
elevation
game
level
has your
to
heart?
the various levels
Until
you'll be
next
fighting
time,
on, and
game
while
on.
normal